What is happening, guys? It is the 23rd of December, which means it's time for this day in wrestling history. And on this day, Saturday, December 23rd, 2006, in Ring of Honor Final Battle 2006 took place at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York. That's right, ROH Final Battle 2006, and there's some very, very big names on this card. And this was unknown attendance, but obviously ROH was in its infancy at this point, I would imagine, in 2006. Kind of in that niche underground kind of genre. You know, people were getting the bootlegs and stuff at this point, you know, the bootleg DVDs and tapes and stuff. And this was very much a really cool underground, real wrestling product. Real kind of, just a real gritty product. In the opening contest, there was a 4-corner survival match. Jimmy Rave, Christopher Daniels, Davey Richards, and El Generico, who was also known as Sami Zayn. Jimmy Rave defeated all 3 of these guys to win the 4-corner survival match in the first contest. In the second contest, Adam Pearce defeated Ricky Reyes by pinfall. Adam Pearce, that's right, our current general manager from Monday Night Raw, defeated Ricky Reyes by pinfall in the second contest. In contest number 3, Brent Albright and Jimmy Jacobs defeated BJ Whitmer and Colt Cabana, who was a staple in Ring of Honor for all those years that it was under its own banner and before it was taken over by AEW. Which brings us on to contest number 4, given that it's currently owned by AEW, and currently there was two stars in this next match who are still currently wrestling in ROH and in AEW at this very moment. So this is a really interesting one. Almost 20 years later, they are still wrestling. It's crazy. 2006, next year's 2026. 20 years ago, Jay Briscoe and Mark Briscoe, the Briscoes took on Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli. The Briscoes beat Claudio Castagnoli and Chris Hero in a match that lasted just under 20 minutes. That is insane to think about. When you really think about it, that Mark Briscoe and Claudio Castagnoli are still wrestling in AEW and still representing ROH at the same time. 20 years later. Absolutely nuts. In the 5th contest, Jimmy Rave was up again, except this time he defeated Nigel McGuinness by pinfall. In contest number 6, Sema, Matt Sydal, and Shingo defeated Austin Aries, Delirious, and Roderick Strong in a 6-person tag match. And in the main event of ROH Final Battle 2006, Homicide took on Bryan Danielson for the ROH World Heavyweight title and beat Bryan Danielson to win the ROH World Heavyweight title. Danielson dropping the title probably meant one thing: on his way to WWE, or wouldn't have been that early. Probably heading into another feud. But Homicide defeating Bryan Danielson in the main event for the ROH World Heavyweight title. That is ROH Final Battle 2006. Took place at the Hammerstein Ballroom on December 23rd. See you tomorrow, folks.